This MMA30 segment is powered by The Gun Store. Next time you're in Las Vegas, if you want to shoot a real machine gun, do it at The Gun Store at 2900 East Tropicana. Dave Fair for MMA30 alongside Clay the Carpenter Guida. How are you, man?
I'm great to be here, Dave. One of my favorites. Appreciate it.
Very nice of you to say that. Big fight on Saturday night. I've been hearing the radio commercials. It says for the number one contender to the UFC lightweight belt, but I don't know if that would make you the number one contender to the number one contender. It's tricky right now, the UFC's lightweight division.
I'm about to clear all that up come Saturday night. Right now, Anthony Pettis is supposedly the number one contender, but I'm going to show the UFC, I'm going to show Joe Silva, I'm going to show Dana White who the real number one contender really is, and myself.
So you beat Anthony Pettis. Do you get the next shot at the UFC lightweight title once the whole Frankie Edgar-Gray Maynard thing is resolved?
It's not 100%. They haven't said anything like that. They promised Anthony that, but they gave him a broken promise, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, and it's one of those weird situations in mixed martial arts where if guys don't fight, this happens all the time. If guys don't fight, they don't get paid. It's not like you guys have a salary. So Anthony Pettis has to go out there and, fight so he can get paid. And this is such a high-rent interview. I'm just going to lean against the wall with you. Now, interesting situation, though, with mixed martial arts. You have to go out there and fight in order to get paid. So, Anthony Pettis sitting around waiting for Frankie Edgar-Gray Maynard, and then with the injury and everything else, it seems like a good decision on his part now, in hindsight, to take the fight with you. Right.
It seemed like a good decision until they told him, he was going to fight me, or they offered him to fight me. So, hey, you got to keep that shadow rolling in, I guess. And you got to climb walls. I'm a tough one to climb. So I hope he doesn't think I'm some tune-up fight for his run for the lightweight title.
I don't think anyone can say that about Clay Guida at this point. I mean, you've steadily climbed the ranks, and I think that today it's safe to say that you're a better fighter now than you were even 2 years ago. Fair assessment?
Very fair assessment. I paid my dues. I'm coming after you, Anthony. We're friends outside of the cage. Once we get in there, man, we're gonna go at it like wild animals. It's gonna be great.
A lot of hype coming off Anthony Pettis right now because of that Showtime kick. It was one of the top moments of the year on ESPN. But your thoughts on that kick, and do you worry that Anthony Pettis is going to pull, not that kick necessarily, but something like that out of his arsenal?
Anything can happen. I hope he does, because we've been training for everything. We got a bunch of guys at Greg Jackson's Mixed Martial Arts that are just high-flying circus freaks. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We've trained for the best in the cage. We trained for the worst situation in the cage. And this worst situation in his case is, going to be cardio.
Speaking of Greg Jackson's Mixed Martial Arts, what are your thoughts on Brian Stan's big victory this past Saturday night?
Brian, the All-American Stan. You might be the only other better spoken mixed martial art analyst than him. That guy is unbelievable. He's just a great ambassador for the sport inside and outside of the cage. The guy captures the essence of what a true champion is really all about. I'm super excited for his last victory. I'm even more excited for whoever his next opponent is, because that guy has just evolved completely. He's a much better fighter than he was when he fought Chris Lieb, and he's only going to continue to improve.
When you look at the guys down at Greg Jackson's, when they're considering that being an ambassador to the sport is very important. Like Brian Stan's a great ambassador for the sport. You're a great ambassador for the sport, and that really helps marketability. John Jones would be another great example. Is that something that you guys discuss and actively talk about when you're down there in training camp, or that just kind of comes with the territory?
Just comes with the territory. They got the good looks. I got the greasy dreadlocks. Hairy chest, so whatever. You got to be good at something, I guess, Yeah, those are things we don't really. We talk about training. We talk about what we're going to, go out there and do in our fights, and we go out there and perform. But yeah, as far as the intangibles, all the extra stuff, that just it goes with the territory.
What do you think about the breakdown with the Rashad and John Jones thing there at Greg Jackson's camp?
Man, it's kind of a bummer. Two friends of mine, it unfortunately has to go down like that, or I guess it went down like that. Hopefully in the future, they can patch things up, and who knows? Have a great fight. I don't really know, man. It's a tough situation, but I know they're both very tough, and it's going to be, if and when they do get in there together, it's going to be a great fight.
Bouncing back to your fight on Saturday night, how do you actually see it going down? Do you expect it to end up on the ground or a striking war? Where do you see this fight ending up?
This fight's going to go anywhere I want to take it. It's going to be just an all-around mixed martial arts display. You're going to see groundwork. You're going to see punches. You're going to see kicks. You're going to see people in the stands falling over, passing out. Hopefully it's not my parents. Just gonna be.
It will be. I've seen your mom watching your fights before.
It's gonna be a great time. But at the end, my hand's gonna be raised.
Clay Guida, best of luck on Saturday night. Thanks for talking to us, man.
You guys are awesome. Thanks again so much.